Check it out, it's your boy Bush back with another reaction. Y'all already know I get money in my sleep. I can never be weak. Y'all know what I tell them. Uh, you know, today we're gonna start with this Damo and Keyway conversation. Shout out to them. Wack 100 back on the hot seat. This is crazy right here. It's supposed to be a Rico on him and Ray J. Game involved. You know who else? Who knows who else? It could be Blueface. I don't know. We about to dive into this paperwork. You know, we talking about murders, things like that, things of that nature, in the name of gang banging, I guess. But let's talk about it. Shout out to Damo and Keyway Conversations. I'm about to start this shit off with this though. This shit is crazy as hell, man. For real. You know, we talk about Wack 100 and how he extort and do things like that, keep people in the pocket. You wonder how he had game, you know, as an artist for that long when he free range. Wack was free range to run his mouth on the bullshit, you know, talk all whatever he want, start all the mess he want, and you never heard game question or scrutinize nothing Wack did. Well, this might explain some of that though, but let's get into it, man. Check it out.
Says a lot. It's one of the shortest pages in all the paperwork. Well, and it's when I say paperwork, I mean it's a whole lot of paperwork, man. The first PDF was what, 400? How many pages is that first PDF?
359.
359 pages in the first PDF of this case. And then it's 6 more PDFs of paperwork. So today, as a general at the Damo Keyway conversation, we want Wack 100 and all of his minions, the dick suckers, the naysayers, those that try to justify the bullshit he do, smutting solid people within our community name, solid people within the industry name. We want to let y'all know this is a declaration of war. 7 days. We gonna flame y'all.
Okay.
And specifically, CS2 Back, Ray J, and anybody else who find himself on the side of evil. Because let it be no mistake, the line's been drawn. You either riding with righteous, solid, stand-up brothers who care about their community, you gonna prostitute yourself like Mystery Babylon, the heart of the holes in the book of Revelation. Let's get into this.
Y'all know I could have benefited off of being a hoe for that Wack 100 shit. You know, he called us on Clubhouse, me and Mace Logue. He wanted to have a conversation, I guess, or whatever the fuck else, or try to pack us out. But, you know, Macy in prison, and Macy a real one in there. So he know why, you know what I mean, it's best to stay on good terms with a person like Mace Logue. So he really didn't go too crazy on Mace Logue, even though Mace went crazy on him. But if he headed to where he supposed to be headed, and if he one of them real power rules, a real Damo, he outing all the snitches and the rats, yeah, he better keep it good in the can too, because Mace is definitely spreading the word on him.
Diamond, if you may have the pleasure, can you see that, brother?
I'm a little blinded right now. Can you go ahead and run that for me?
That's blurry.
Okay. United States District Court, Central District of California. Jared Ryan Milgram is the plaintiffs versus Raytronics Inc. Inter alia defendants. Notice to adverse party of removal to federal court. This is a motion because remember about a year or two ago, I got a bad sense of time. We had got word of a civil case that was filed by Jared Milgram against Raytronics, CS2 Back, and a list of other people. And we're going to get into that list. But what this essentially is telling you, this was a motion sent to the feds, a notice to the adverse party of removal to federal court. This was to get that case into federal courts for criminal prosecution. To plaintiff in Please take notice that a notice of removal of this action was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California on August 28, 2023. A copy, August 28, 23, and Wack ain't said nothing to us yet?
Nothing.
Hey, see, that's too bad. Why you didn't tell us that you was under investigation for federal Rico charge?
Good point.
You said that Jay.
That's a good point. He claimed he put everything on the table. If he was really under federal, if this is true, then he's a fraud because he claimed he talk about everything. I ain't hear him say nothing about this shit.
Chris was on a federal Rico. You said Big U was on a federal Rico and 50 other Crips, which we still ain't seen no indictment drop. You said that all of these dudes, Brick Baby was under indictment and Rico. See, that's too back. I need to understand what's going on, why you ain't told us about you being under civil Rico case. Federal.
Well, I told niggas, hey, listen, Lamonte, I told you, nigga, I'm willing to do what you ain't gonna do. I went to the 64th
So that's what you meant when you said that?
Hey, listen, nigga, I told you niggas, what you not gonna do, I'ma do it. On payroll, I told you, nigga.
I love it.
On payroll. Hey, listen, man, this shit is crazy, bro. All this time, everybody trying to figure out why is you doing the ignorant BS that you was doing online, gathering information, antagonizing people like a real, true agent provocateur.
He said he exposed the exposers. Well, somebody need to expose the exposers of the exposers, or some shit gotta go on. Cause why we ain't hear about that? Wack, come on, CS2 back. We know you working with them peoples, boy. Come on. How you gonna get out of this? You gonna talk your way out of this? That's why we never heard about this case, because you gonna make it disappear.
Sure. Well, I guess it says a copy of the said notice of removal is attached to this notice and is served and filed herewith.
Can you please show them the stamp and the case number?
It say no filing fee per government code, section 6103, case number 20 STC V13886. And this is
that
one.
Stamp, go to that stamp at the top of the page. That stamp right there.
Superior, electronically filed by Superior Court of California, County of Los Angeles. So this is removed to federal court. So the civil suit that was for the County of Los Angeles is being removed to federal court. Now I'm gonna go ahead and land right there and let Diamond begin him and Henny with what they got going on, because that was the first of many.
It's official. This is official. Wack ain't talking about it. If you look up YouTube, we gotta scour these YouTube streets to see if we heard Wack discuss this case with Ray J. And y'all gonna hear about the things people got, unalived in this case. We'll hear about it right now, but this is some real serious shit. Why we ain't hear about it?
Go ahead and take it, Henny. Yes, ma'am.
Let me put my glasses on for y'all that are at the bar. Y'all already know how this is. We are about to read the court docs, and we are going to start off with the declaration of Jared Ryan Milgram. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, Jared was a business partner with Ray J, and he is the one who originally started this suit. So it says, Jared Ryan Milgram, state and declare as followed. I'm going to skip past all of I'm the plaintiff in pro se in the above titled action. I'll make this declaration of my own knowledge and could and would so testify if called. The statements in this declaration are true and correct to the best of my knowledge and belief. He is over the age of 18 and understands that the declaration is made under the penalty of perjury under the law of the state of California.
I knew Deuce Sims was going to be a problem for Wack. I knew it. He determined. It's crazy. He got him. Let's go.
California, which means that He cannot perjure himself in this document, and so therefore he is saying this is the truth to his knowledge. So on Sunday, May 7th, 2023, at approximately just before 4 a.m., the day before the filing of this motion, plaintiff and Mr./Mrs. Norwood, so that would be Ray J and his mom,
Wow.
close associate Lowell Grissom, aka Young Low, did not reportedly survive being pow, 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 5 times inside of a high-end Miami club, Gala nightclub. In what is furthermore reportedly a targeted unaliving per news report, and friends, while named and served defendant Mr. Cash Jones, commented nasty work on rapper Jayceon Taylor, aka The Game's post, to Rest Easy Low.
And you know Wack gotta let it be known about everything. He got a big ass mouth. He gonna text, he gonna put under a comment, nasty work. I mean, he could get out of that. That really don't mean nothing, but we know what the fuck that mean. But shout out to the queen because she's YouTube trained. You see how she said, pow, pow, pow. I need to get used to that, getting to that YouTube training. And she said, unalived. Y'all heard I say that because, YouTube don't like certain words. So shout out to the queen. She trained for this shit. But, man, you got bodies. Come on now. Wack might be in some real shit.
8 hours later in the day, Mr. Grissom is also the individual noted in original complaint whom text plaintiff on approximately December of 2016. You gonna cause a war if that ish don't come done. But like I said, Ray J, OHB now.
Wait, who said that you gonna cause a war? Was that Wack talking the game? Hold up, we gotta go back a little bit.
And that's a problem. And defense counsel Todd Wolf hasn't recalled or noticed page 8, paragraph 23, lines 7 and 9 of the plaintiff's original complaint until it was cited by the plaintiff on approximately, I believe, April 7th of 2023. So pause for a second. So when they gave this out, y'all help me out here. Tell me if I'm reading this wrong, because I think I comprehended something. I want to make sure I'm comprehending it right. So according to that means that there was, I say unaliving, I don't know what y'all want to say over here, of someone. Wack comments on that. There was a text message that was given that it was going to be a war if the ish don't come done. But like I said, Ray J, OHB now, and that's a problem. So basically, better leave Ray J alone is what I picked up from that. And the counsel didn't pick that up until it was brought up in court. Did I read that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Seems right to me, mama.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that, I'm comprehending this well. All right.
Okay, Wack got action at beating that shit. I don't know about all the paperwork. We about to get into that, but if Wack texts somebody back, nasty work, I don't see how they could pin no shit on him behind that. You feel me? But if his name is in the Rico, they got some things on him, and if it turned federal, it could be ugly. That's the issue with Wack. You want to be such a high profile dude for all the gangster shit. Be ready for the fuck shit, cause it's coming.
So Grissom was a well-known blood associate of EOE. OHB,
okay.
Mob ties. Furthermore, Mr. Grissom is one of the individuals plaintiff had also defined as associate with.
So wait, she said mob ties? Is this where all this smoke is coming from behind Wack and mob ties and a body dropping and cause Jay Prince, he got big, he got long arms, and them long arms could reach around the feds, the police, the streets, wherever. We gotta realize that. Let's be clear here. Y'all think a person that's very powerful don't got feds in his pocket, then y'all dumb. Is this about the mob? This is where this mob tie shit come from, and that's why Wack ain't speaking on it? That's crazy. Cause he told us all about Jay Prince's Rico coming, Brick Baby, like Dude Sim said, all these Ricos coming, but he never talked about his.
Believed discoverable communication with Mr. Norwood. Plaintiff received a serious threat of unaliving from defendant Mr. Jones in February of 2017. So he out here threatening to take people's lives too.
We heard that.
Yeah, real quick before you go on, OHB, for those asking, is original homeboys. That's Chris Brown crew. Shout out to my boy, Loverboy TJ. Go ahead.
But that Wack threatening people's lives ain't shit new. We heard that a million trillion times, so that ain't nothing new.
All right. Okay, so the plaintiff received a threat of unaliving from the defendant, Mr. Jones, in February of 2017 regarding Mr. Norwood, if not on his behalf, with statements, "No more Ray J business," multiple times, and no way I'd let, no offense to anyone, I'm reading the docs, I ain't say it, I'm just repeating it. No way I'd let a cracker get 1%, who Mr. Jones manages and threatened. Now, I got to zoom in.
Well, you know, I ain't racist, but I don't see nothing wrong with that. Because I'm for my black people. You know, like, white people for white people, we got to be for our people, but at the same time, it's a lot of tricky, crazy shit going on. Like I said, it's a reason why he got a Rico. There's a reason why.
Man, give me a second, because this has the stamp over top of it. Plaintiff had something on, okay, and threatened the plaintiff that he had something on the plaintiff and would destroy the plaintiff's life to the best of his ability. So
that's Wack's MO, y'all, and y'all already know. That's Wack's MO, y'all. He gets some information on the people. He gets some video on the people. He gets some facts on the people, whatever voice calls, and he uses that for his benefit. That's his MO. That's how he got to where he at. This guy don't know music. This dude don't know, like, come on now. He can't spot talent. He knows how to get what he wants from extortion and threatening and information and shit like that. He probably paid for the information, for the videos and things like that, and he used it against the people. That's his MO.
Wack said he wouldn't let this man get 1% of his money, and then said, as he usually be doing to people, he got something on him, and he's going to destroy his life to the best of his ability, like he always do. Plaintiff is aware of Mr. Jones's extortion with obscene and explicit material, rackets as well for his Fifth Amendment entertainment, after he pled that on attempted unaliving and being a member of Pacoma Piru Blood. And as Mr. Norwood, the games, street muscle, etc., with the name Wack for unaliving people, including allegations by victims of shooting to knowledge of Mr. Jones's conspiracy, including stating he had rapper 40 Glock patted on his back, who had sued for an earlier incident and had issues stemming around approximately 2017. Mr. Jones is not given other serious threats of murder. Oop, I said it. Oh, well. And Mr. Jones is now in the scope, one of the voices of the West Coast Streets gang, since social media platform Clubhouse and the podcast to TMZ, where he's consistently broadcasting gang culture, politics, threats, etc., while Mr. Norwood claims he put Wack, Mr. Jones, on in the Piru Blood Gang high rankings. And Mr. Norwood, in approximately June/July of 2016, suggested getting Mr. Jones involved if it's a problem.
This shit get tricky. Because when you think about Wack 100 in 2016, he was not relevant on these YouTube streets, in the internet, nothing like that. Is it so that he got away with some shit and he feel untouchable? That's why he running his mouth and whatever else. I don't know. You feel me? I'm not here to really investigate, but I'm here to analyze and speak my piece on the analyzation, you feel me? But a lot of shit is making sense to me in my head that I'm gonna keep my mouth closed about right now. But it's gonna come out, homie. It's definitely gonna come out. A lot of shit is making sense how he turned up lately.
Approximately 2 months later, after Mr. Jones's 2017 phone call in April of 2017, almost unalived and had his gold chain stolen by one of the conspirers, never returned while in handcuffs. Did y'all catch that?
Yeah. Can you send me that page also when you get a chance? I want them to be able to see it for themselves. They're asking in the chat.
It's it's on the PDF. It is page number 26.
All right, on the first 340.
He might have action, like I said, but the whole fact of him not mentioning this case tells me that he ready to rat. He ready to run his mouth. I don't know, cause we know, we not talking about that CS2 back case. We're not gonna get into that. We only getting into this. You feel me? We getting into this. He got a Rico with Raytronics. That shit disappeared. You ain't see nothing about Raytronics. A lot of shit going on. Ray J talking about committing suicide because he know about the situation. It ain't go public yet for some reason. It's been on the low because Wack got a lot of community ties and shit like that with these YouTube streets and everything else. He think he got the YouTube on lock, but he don't. Everybody ain't a hoe. You feel me? Shout out to all them YouTubers, but I ain't no hoe. You heard? You can't pay me off, nigga. Unless it's a real bag. And you can't pay me off to sell my soul, though. I ain't never gonna say some shit that you tell me to say because you gave me a bag. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Real nigga.
Yeah, the 359 one.
All right.
Because I'm on the computer, so I'm not on the phone.
All right, I got you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You want me to wait till you got it?
Nah, keep going.
Okay.
And you said page 20 what?
Page.
But yeah, Ray, I ain't gonna lie. This seemed like Jay Prince and them is involved. That mob ties dude. They said it was a mob ties dude that got shot in the club that had ties to mob ties. And it could embolden a person like Wack to feel like this nigga got, he got murked. Wack ain't have nothing to do with it. He texting, that's nasty work. That's bad work. He know what's going on, but he ain't got nothing to do with it. So he can't play the role like he doing it. But I guess over time he starts, when he get away with it, he thinks he got away with it. It's all allegedly, but I'm just saying, like, you get more bolder, you get more crazy, you talk more shit, you running more crazy. We never heard nobody speak like that about Jay Prince ever. Now, but since that happened, you hear more people coming out about Jay Prince. Yeah, it's a crazy coincidence, homie. That's what it is. But this paperwork is real. This shit ain't fake.
26, and I am on line 13.
All right, I got you.
All right, so we're gonna start again. After Mr. Jones' February 2017 phone call, in April of 2017, was the plaintiff was almost killed and had his gold chain stolen by one of the conspirators. It was never returned while handcuffed in custody of Officer Alfredo Garcia, badge number 495, and Sharetta Mays, collectively of LAPD SMART unit, that resulted in plaintiff's cervical surgery, and countless constitutional human right violations, where Ms. Mays withheld plaintiff's statement regarding serious threats of murder by Mr. Wack while seeking advice for CCW, etc. That Ms. Mays withheld the name, etc., all in conspiracy /
a person like Jay Prince, and I'm not saying this is what we do here. This is a conversational platform. We don't do all the other shit. We just conversate on topics and shit like that. A person like Jay Prince, I wouldn't be surprised if he got some federal friends. If you're an OG and you're from your town, you feel me, and you was born and raised there, you get a big benefit from there. Because everybody that's from your town that went on to be federal enforcers, CIA, police, this and that, they came up looking up to you because you was always the man since a youngin'. And now they become your friends. Oh, that's Jay Prince. That's, you know what I mean? So you have friends. When you're a person like Wack that run your mouth talking about this dude crazy, I ain't gonna go into what he said about Jay Prince, but I could imagine Jay Prince, if he was some type of, vicious dude, will pull some strings to get Wack taken down, and not on the streets, because that's what we getting it twisted. Not on the streets. he pulling strings. I don't know, from what I see, to get him taken down in the courts. You feel me? That's what people don't. Somebody's talking. Somebody talking, obviously, because the feds don't just go scouring through phone records and putting shit together. They need a word from somebody, and then they put it together. Once they get the word from a viable source, a reliable source, then they put the story together, and it works out. It all lands in the place. You do the research, you do the phone records, it all lands in a place. So somebody definitely talking, you know what I mean, for sure.
Manufactured 5150, while Miss Mays further has a clear connection with Mr. Jones and his gang, and Miss Mays is even throwing up the same gang signs Mr. Jones does on Miss Mays' Facebook until she deleted her account immediately after it was mentioned in litigation to Miss Mays following Mr. Jones' clubhouse Sleepless in LA, and was invited on invite-only platform Clubhouse to being by Miss May's own relative, her cousin, Miss Wyan Vaughn, who hosts multiple Clubhouse talks with Mr. Jones, etc., as well as close friends with Mr. Norwood, other mob group associates, Corey Mark, aka Notch, as well appears to be an associate of Mr. Norwood's sister, Miss Norwood's daughter, Brandy Norwood, as well as multiple other Mr. Norwood associates. Ms. May's testimony contained multiple contradictory statements to other witnesses, including officers' testimony and doctors' testimony, to even her own partner's testimony, etc., and what's been a massive proven conspiracy outside of Ms. May's own acts in furtherance.
Wow, and we question why Ray J was talking all that shit about I want to kill myself. You got your whole family involved on a Rico, your mom, your sister, behind some foolishness because your ties with Wack links you to Jayceon, which is the game, you know, who is involved in some shit. He's involved in this Rico. They didn't say his name there, but he's involved in the Rico. And now your whole family could be possibly in trouble behind it. And yeah, Raytronics didn't work. Y'all doing this whole reality TV. You sold your soul to the point where you working with trainees and you know all this. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for that word, but people of the community on your show, you're going through all this to make a bag, and it ain't adding up. And now you facing some real shit, and you're not built like that. So the first thing a dude do that ain't built like that, he go ahead and he want to end it. He want to end his life. I was locked up with a dude that got 5 years for a traffic violation after he got caught drinking too much. I guess he hurt somebody, so he got a little 5 years. This motherfucker got off the phone with his girl. He couldn't handle it. He ended his life. If you're not built for that type of life, it could take you down, and you'll be ready to end it. And I think that's what Ray J going through right now, because I can't see him going to the big house, you feel me, for no 20 years, 15 years, 10 years.
Furthermore, in approximately December of 2016, months before the April incident, Mr. Jones did an interview discussing working with dirty cops and gang member cops that people don't know. That's why they are all he needs. That's why.
Could you repeat that last sentence for a minute? I want to be sure I heard what I thought I heard. Mm-hmm. I didn't think I heard that correctly. You said,
let me sip my water. Hold on.
All right.
I got my water, okay? So what I said was, Mr. Jones did an interview discussing working with dirty cops and gang member cops that people don't know. That's what they are, and all he needs is a license plate, and those police, hold up, I gotta zoom in because you can't see, don't work in the hood, but the city.
So Wack 100 is admitting that he's been working with dirty police officers.
The devil's angels is busy.
I guess this is a federal document, right?
So let's understand the totality of what she just said, though. The man that's suing them gets arrested by these police. They rob him and try to lock him up on the 5150 which is a crazy charge,
Preach.
in order to discount the validity of his lawsuit.
Shout James, nigga. Testify.
And this was executed by an officer named Sharetta Mays and her partner, which she gave the name and the badge number of. This Sharetta Mays works for LAPD. However, she's on Facebook throwing up Pyru and supposed to be a member of the Pacoima Pyrus, which is affiliated with Wack.
She took that shit down, but I hope y'all learned from that Julio case. That girl deleted her Instagram, all her shit, but they went back and dug it up. Once the police subpoenaed anybody, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever, the feds subpoenaed them, they gonna give up that information quick and easy as fuck. But really, right now, you know, I'm their boy Bush, and y'all know what I do. I keep it 100% all the time. This platform ain't about no fuck shit. Y'all already know. That's why it's taken a long time to grow. But all you know, we building members. We ain't building no fans. We ain't building no motherfuckers that want clickbait and all that shit. We building real members. I gotta call out Ray Gibbs, Clubhouse TV, Getty Radio, all them fuck niggas. If y'all are not talking about this real shit that's going on, you know what I mean? You're biased. I don't fuck with bias shit. That's lame. I'm unsubscribing to all you lames. It's bias. You feel me? We don't do that. This is real shit. The people we want to know the information. You in these YouTube streets. Let's talk about it. You feel me? I'm gonna think of some more names too. Y'all are lame for that. I can't hold you. Let's go.
This was all up there until he brought it forward in court, and then she took it down. However, as we all know, the power of subpoena is a mother.
That's what I said.
They could go and get Facebook to pull that back up and see what was posted up there. These are all court documents. You got the case number and everything. It can all be pulled up and seen for yourself.
Now, don't forget that he had a cervical injury and had surgery, and she tried to cover that up and gave contradicting statements on the stand too.
Yeah.
And mind you, this person that's filing it is saying, as part of that cover up, the courts settled out. It says that they reached a settlement financially, but the courts refused to expose all of the discovery, which proves and substantiates all of these claims.
You know what that means? Somebody talking. And Ray J, he's gonna talk. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he's talking, but you got the game involved. You got Wack 100. All these people, like, if we find out some fuck shit on y'all, a lot of y'all dudes on the wrong side of history. That's a fact.
They saying we still want it, and now the feds got it. So I don't know if they gonna try to do a cover up at the end. I don't know what's going on with that, because they did say Wack 100 was working with dirty police officers.
Can I say this in the midst of what you just said, Deuce? The fact that you said that they will not allow you to see all of the discovery, correct?
I know what you're getting at.
Yeah.
And that's, remember, even though his name is in the paperwork, a 137 is still a confidential source.
Right. And that might play a part.
That might play a part in it, bro. So I just have to say that because the spirit told me that it was sent upon me in my soul to redirect the people, the masses. These people are wearing masks, and it's not even COVID.
They got something worse than COVID, man. They gonna take your life and your soul with this. Back to where you was. We get back into all of that. Back to where you was, Henry.
So we're
Yamukiwe conversations.
For those of y'all that are following, I do have this super zoomed in so that I can see what is underneath the writing on top. So if you're trying to follow and you don't see this line, that's where it is. So it says, furthermore, in approximately July 2016, Mr. Jones posted a call to action against the plaintiff on his Instagram, putting the community on notice and manufacturing plaintiff as a peeping Tom, etc. Plaintiff contacted Mr. Norwood twice in email to get it taken down due to the potential harm plaintiff knew was coming his way, as stated essentially in one of the emails on the matter. Yet Mr. Norwood did nothing to the plaintiff's current knowledge to get it taken down, nor stop any harm from coming the plaintiff's way. So Ray J is just condoning this. Yeah, I hear this. So Mr. Norwood essentially fraudulently denied every single RFA set 1 through 3 since hiring current counsel, Mr. Wolf, where RFA set 2-3 were all based off exhibits. And before even answering and between delaying approximately 8 times, Mr. Norwood contemplated unaliving himself famously in approximately late 2022. Now, I did see somebody down in the comments say, was this connected to that? And there's your answer. Mr.
So he already, went on that ramp of self-pity and claiming he gonna commit suicide. He didn't tell us why, but he did that in 2022. And now recently in 2024, a couple months ago, he just did it again. Because that shit is still going on, my nigga. It's still going on. And like I said, shame on all you fucking Wack 100 YouTubers for not talking about this shit right here.
Norwood conveniently denied receiving emails related, Mr. Jones, I guess they meant related to Mr. Jones' threats to deny sent messages regarding 1% to any Rico related, including dozens of exhibits, from Mr. Norwood's own social media, company social medias, news outlet videos, associates' online statements to his phone number, all denied, yet that have been unknown regarding his number. That's an exhibit on plaintiff's original complaint. Yet if Mr. Norwood hadn't leaked his number online showing off his Kim Kardashian direct messages conversations in late 2022, plaintiff proving the continuing fraud aspect in 2020 would not be as easy, etc. Frankly, the amount of fraud since litigation, while caught red-handed and not settling, is deeply concerning, while people are being killed unalived, including another one of Mr. Norwood's associates from his same crew, Mr. Grissom, EOE member Don Vinci.
Wow.
Was unalived at approximately February 2023, 3 months earlier.
They saying Ray J off of niggas, giving the order off of niggas. Real blood, you feel me? And Fabulous might want to be careful, you feel me? Fabulous and Ray J, they made up. Is it because they see that, people are getting unalive fucking with Ray J? Now, I knew when he came out talking about that, I want to kill myself, I'm like, what the fuck? I knew there was something else going on. It wasn't just what he was saying. He claimed it's because he tried to build generational wealth. He got embarrassed here at the club or some other bullshit. Nah, player. You just imagining yourself in that big house. You imagine yourself in that courtroom and all this shit coming out. And you really can't handle it. And really, if this shit is true, Wack and Ray J is close. They close homies. The fact that Wack didn't speak on this shit, man, suspect, homie, suspect.
Back-to-back murders within 3 months, or unaliving. Apologies.
Nah, it's cool. I mean, look, it's in the courthouse.
It is what it is. Yeah.
It's gonna slip out, all right? Plaintiff is under the belief that defendant Mr. Norwood has text message and several forms of communication that he uses, and would furthermore support the required predicate acts regarding plaintiff's active name, captioned tort Rico. Can you explain that? Plaintiff's active name captioned tort Rico. Due to
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I thought you was asking me to explain it.
No, explain that. What is captioned tort Rico?
Plaintiff's active name caption tort Rico. So the plaintiff name caption tort. Tort is like some kind of resolution for equitable value of something when you were injured. Torts are most primarily used by prisoners, right? So I guess that's the best I could do to explain that. Diamond, you want to give it a go? Anything different on the name caption toward Rico?
Y'all, whoever in here, give me a few likes, you feel me? Hit the comments, let's talk about this, because I talk to the people. And give me a few likes, man. This is crazy as fuck. You know, Bush covered the shit that's for real. We ain't covering no fake work. This is real work here.
I guess Diamond ain't with us right now.
We'll keep going.
I think I know what it is, but I ain't gonna try to explain it if I ain't got the, I gotta speak facts here. But let's go.
So, due to, for another example, Mr. Norwood fraudulently denied Suge Knight leaked jail phone calls where he stated Ray J, Mr. Norwood, was texting another gang member. He was going to have them poked up and R-worded. So Mr. Norwood denied fraudulently. B.
So another gang member, not Ray J, not Fab from Brooklyn, he claimed he would have Fab raped. So he said he'll have somebody else raped. This dude might be, is he really? Yo, this motherfucker is yo, for real? There be them dudes that be playing that role that be really the vicious motherfuckers, but I don't know.
His famous Breakfast Club threat.
On the men?
This is Ray J making threats to have these acts done to men.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Apology.
Okay. No, you're good. While boasting he has 100 fools that'll move, etc. Pause right there, because what you just said. Now, if you remember, Smoked Out did post a clip of a clubhouse where Wack made the same threats to an 18-year-old boy who was on there, and he was going back and forth with him. But the boy was calm, and he was ranting and raving like an animal.
Mm-hmm. I remember
that.
Yeah.
He made the same threat to the 18-year-old. So this seems like a pattern of behavior for me.
It's a pattern, and then even with Munchie B, the rumor about Munchie B and jail and all the whatever broomstick shit, that's a rumor. I don't believe it. But Wack was so intimate about going in. Munchie B, you got bad. He was going crazy on that specific topic. And it's like, since when is that a thing to talk about? I get you raped. You got, that's crazy as fuck. None of my videos ever gonna make no money because I talk crazy, but let's go.
Right.
Just saying. All right, let's continue. C. Mr. Norwood had Suge Knight attempting extortion of singer Akon that Akon spoke about after plaintiff filed complaints. As well, Mr. Jones discussing how Mr. Knight did that mission on Mr. Noel Fisher, aka Detail, that helped plaintiff recollect of Mr. Fisher's studio equipment being stole due to Mr. Norwood / Mr. Knight. D. Mr. Norwood denied the audio of him and Mr. Jones discussing how he had Mr. Jones press an individual believed to be John Paul over Miami Scooty bike issue due to Mr. Norwood's threats. Now here on 28. He couldn't go to Miami. That all stemmed from the cause of action in the approximately $31 million lawsuit by John Paul. So that sounds like this is not the first Scooty bike incident. With surviving with surviving tort civil theft, unlawful conversation, and slander before it was settled to E. Mr. Norwood denied the Clubhouse audio exhibit where a female by the alias of Passion was seeking Mr. Norwood to state the incriminating acts she had performed in the past to get notoriety in the gang, yet Mr. Norwood replied he didn't want to get her indicted after Mr. Jones had been promoting Passion would set people up, etc. To F. Mr. Norwood also reportedly had Suge Knight jump rapper Badass due to not letting Mr. Norwood on the bus. G. Mr. Norwood was accused of being Whitney Houston's drug supplier per her sister-in-law to Mr. Jones in approximately 2022, discussing on Clubhouse him and Mr. Norwood and Whitney hanging out where she was smoking crack doing cocaine. In fact, Mr. Norwood admitted it's all his fault regarding her death, per media reports to coroner reports listed as a contributing cause.
I mean, a lot of this shit is far-fetched. You bringing up Whitney and all the old dumb shit, you know. It's far-fetched, but I'm really, you know, the murders, let's get down to the bottom of that. You got Wack 100 on Power Rule. He talk crazy gangster. He talk about exposing exposers. He talk about all the shit. But, like, your dumb ass is involved in fuck shit. You think Ray J gonna cover you up because he got that image? Ray J don't got no kind of image. Let's be real. Let's be real here. Ray J, music career, done. All them stupid ass reality TV shows, done. His Raytronics, done. Everything he did is a failure. And you wonder why. If you move like a snake, you move like a fucking snake. You don't build no type of real foundation for whatever platforms or whatever you got going. They gonna fall. He always jumped out the window with this, that. But they all failed, and there's reasons for that. You move like a snake, this shit ain't gonna last, you feel me? And that's just a fact. Well, you know what I mean? We seeing that happen more and more. Raytronics, and I was supporting that. I think I might have bought some headphones back in the day or whatever else. But now with all this coming out, like I said, when somebody get the wind of what's really going on and somebody got beef with whoever in Ray J camp, they get to talking to them right people. Them people are going to do the investigation and put the shit together. All they need to know is who did it. Then they'll do the investigation and find out all the other extra shit. And that's what's going on, you feel me? That's what happened. It's ugly, but at the same time, if bodies being dropped, I don't give a fuck. I don't condone that. Innocent people getting killed, this and that. People want to be tough. That tough guy bravado, that ain't really tough. Like Diddy, you feel me? He wanted to be tough. He hired workers. He came from a background where his dad had money. His dad was a hustler. His dad got killed. And one thing, when a parent gets killed, everybody I know whose parent got killed at a young age, they got a different kind of viciousness in them. They got a different kind of savagery in them. They got a different kind of selfishness in them. And it's, you know, it's what made them. We can't blame them for it, but it's what it is. You feel me? Ray J might be a victim of that. You know, Brandy, his sister, had that crazy accident we all heard about. Crashed, killed somebody, and still yet she refuses to talk about it, acknowledge the family, talk in public about it, because it hurts her so bad. That's a level of selfishness, you feel me? I don't know where their father is, but I know their mother been in their life. They probably picking up on that black woman anger, you know, that I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, a certain level of selfishness. You don't come out to the public and apologize and be apologetic for the situation and just speak on it and try to, you just feel like you don't have to do that. Yeah, there's a certain level of selfishness, man, for real.
You want to go on, or you want us to get into what I just heard? I thought Wack was.
But yeah, we're gonna end it with that, y'all. This shit is ill. CS2 back. Shout out to Damo and Keyway Conversations. I can't wait till May Slope get in here and chop it up about this. He probably gonna put me in the right direction about the situation, cause he always come with a different perspective. You feel me? He always come with a different perspective. So I'm fucking with it. We're gonna take it over the stream. Y'all join me. I got a lot to say, but this is a reaction video, and that's what it is. Your boy Bush. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm on the grind. I'm setting up a studio.